Today, we're in the Howard Assembly Rooms. We've been recording music for a large wind ensemble, low brass, low woodwind with one clarinet and percussion. And this is music which will be inserted in the general soundscape for the Dark Arches. The music is often, it's very low and really quite dark in sound and texture, and has a kind of sort of a watery quality in the sense that it has a feeling of being submerged. This music, the music we record here, is one of several elements in that Dark Arches installation. One is a process recording of the river itself, because one of the things I realized when I first went down and had a listen there, even when it was quite the river's quite gentle, was that you can't escape the river. There's no way you can ignore it. So I thought rather than ignore it, I'd actually sort of feature it. So basically we've recorded the river to amplify, to make it process the sound, so you get certain kind of pitch qualities within the river, so it can sound almost vocal or instrumental in texture. And then these things, the orchestral music, will be one of the elements which is mixed into with that. Other elements will be the sound of children's voices and the sound of the Leeds Parish Church bells. I've worked with the bell ringers before. I've done pieces for them. I've done some new pieces so that the bells themselves are pulled into the underwater texture too. So those are the four elements which will comprise the sound mix. I've known the Quay brothers for quite some time. This is the first time I've worked with them and had time to meet with them and get more inside their mindset and their brains, and they're very interesting and very quirky people, very eclectic. They've got lots and lots of strange objects and ideas and sensibilities, but they're very alert, and they have this very wonderfully dark imagination which strikes a chord with me. I think it's quite hard to predict how people will be affected by the project. I think it will be probably moving in a certain way. It's not a kind of sensational thing. It's not a kind of explosions and fireworks and that kind of Olympic opening event sort of thing. It's much more kind of subdued and reflective, although it will have some kind of power in the sense it will not be quiet. And there will be some very big sounds, but not painfully big. It's not like kind of a rock concert or something. It will have this richness, and I think people will find it really probably quite moving. I don't know. I'm not trying to manipulate their emotions, but I think it will have some sort of emotional force.